students. Good evening. And thank Almighty Allah for having our lesson, Economics Lesson 6. Economics Lesson 6. As I said the other time, today we'll be looking at distinction between location and localization of an industry. Distinction between location and localization of an industry. The location of an industry is different from the localization of an industry. Localization of an industry refers to the concentration of firms belonging to the same industry in a particular geographical area. For example, the Ija area of Kumasi, Ghana, has lots of wood processing firms concentrated in that area. The business hub of Kumasi, Edum, has lots of commercial banks like Barclays, Stanchart, Stanbic, ADB, etc., operating around the same enclave. The factors that determine or influence the localization of an industry are the same as external economies of scale. These factors are labor economies, ancillary economies, marketing economies, economies of infrastructure, research economics, etc. Note: the location of an industry, on the other hand, refers to the siting of a firm or a whole industry in a particular area. It is about where to establish a firm or an industry. The reason for siting or locating an industry in a particular place are nearness to raw materials. The factory must be sited at a place where it is easy to obtain raw materials for production. This will reduce transport and production costs immensely. This could also reflect in lowered prices of goods and services produced. Ceteris paribus. Mining companies like Anglo Gold Ashanti, Mim Ashanti Timber, etc. in Ghana are sited right at the heart of the natural raw material base. Nearness to markets. It is very important that a firm is sited at a place where it is very easy to send goods to the market soon after production. This will cut down costs and ensure prompt delivery to customers. Siting an industry close to the marketplace also reduces the cost incurred by the customers in terms of searching for the products. Most banks and savings and loans companies locate closer to where traders operate. You can find these microcredit firms right in the marketplace where traders can easily deposit their sales after close of business activities. Again, with perishable goods, it is better for the company to site near the market. 3. Access to power. A firm is sited at a place where it is easier to get access to electricity, solar, fuel, or any form of power, so that the firm's productive activities can go uninterrupted. For this reason, Tema in Ghana can boast of lots of industries because of the availability of power, which extends directly from a substation of the Volta River Authority. It has also reduced their cost of extending electricity to their companies. Easy access to labor. Most factories get located closer to the cities and urban centers, where it is easier to get access to skilled labor. Companies can easily tap experienced and skilled workers from other competing firms. Most service-oriented companies site their sub-branches in the cities and urban centers, where they can attract skilled graduates from universities, polytechnics, vocational schools, and training institutions. by attracting skilled labor for other companies to reduce for other companies, it reduces their cost of training. It also reduces the liability of carrying them from long distances to the workplace. 5. Accessibility to efficient communication and transport networks. The importance of communication to firms cannot be overemphasized. No modern factory will site at a place where it is impossible to communicate or transport goods and personnel easily. There must be access to internet facilities, multimedia systems, etc., in order to obtain and process information easily for optimum production to meet customers' demand. Now, by the grace of God, we have come to an end of production theory. Now, I'll give you some exercise on production theory. You answer them, but you not send it to me through WhatsApp. God willing, when we report to school, you do it in your exercise book. I'll mark them as exercise 1 and exercise 2. So watch out for the assignment. These are the assignments. The table below shows the levels of output of a farmer when various units of a variable factor were applied on a 5-factor land. Study the table carefully and answer the questions that follow. And there is the table and the question. Complete the missing figures for K, L, N, and P. B. Draw the total product and average product curves. The use of graph sheet is essential. Distinguish between average products and marginal products. That's data response question, exercise 1. The structured question, exercise 2. 1. Distinguish between location of industry and localization of an industry. 2. What are the merits of localization? 3. What factors influence localization of firms? Exercise 3. With the aid of diagrams, distinguish between increasing returns to an input and increasing returns to scale. 2. Distinguish between internal economies of scale and external economies of scale. 3. Discuss 4 aspects of internal economies of scale. Exercise 3. What is the difference between internal diseconomies of scale and external diseconomies of scale? 2. Explain 5 aspects of external diseconomies of scale. Thank you. I was expecting mine. Now this is the table of the exercise 1. You can see the table, fixed factor, they are all 10. Units of variable factor 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total product 0, 5, 16, 36, 48, K, 54. Average product 5, 8, L, 12, 10, M. Marginal product 5, 11, 20, N, 2, P. As you can see, I have zoomed it for you so you can see it clearly. Assignment. God willing, when we reopen school. God bless you all. Now, before that, our next topic will be cost theory. Cost theory. So you can read over cost theory. Cost theory involves a lot of calculations. We're doing calculations as well. So read on it. God willing, our next lesson, we will talk about it. God bless you all. Assalamu alaikum.